What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So I had somebody last week request to play Blacephalon for main deck Monday, and for those who don't know, it actually just won a pretty big tournament. It won the Heatran Season 3 number 36. So that happened on Friday, and let's see what they played against. So they played against Eternatus, they lost against Cinti, beat Spirit Tomb Donphan, beat Luke Metal, beat Pika, beat ADP, tied at Blacephalon. They beat Eternatus, Centiskorch, and then a Luke Metal deck. So this is a very interesting version of Blacephalon. We see Blacephalons is no longer playing the 4 of, right? They're not playing the 4 Blacephalons. We only see 2. So if anything, this is more like of a welder box deck, right? Because you have cards like Cramorant V has a spit shot, it does 160 to any Pokemon on the, I guess any Pokemon to play, right? But usually just 160 to a bench and you hit a Dedenne for knockout. You have cards like Crobat to help set up. You have Zigzagoon, which can do an additional 10 damage. And of course, we're playing 4 nets, so that can do 180, which can knock out a Crobat if you pop the Zigzagoons. Also, we're playing Charizard. Flare Strike does 230, but with the Zigzagoon, you do 240, which is pretty neat. We play a Heatran as well. We have the Heatran-GX. It does 50 damage times the amount of Fire Energy attached to this Pokemon, and it has Burning Road. When it comes to the bench, the active, you can move all the Fire Energies up to, so that's a pretty cool thing as well. Of course, so only 3 Jirachis. Just not notice that. For that Stellar Wish, look at top 5, put a training card there, put it back into your hand. Marshadow, we can reset hold, discard a stadium card. We have Mew for bench period to prevent our bench guys from getting hurt. We have Mewtwo for that Mind Report, put a Squirtle card on back of your deck. Most time is going to be Welder. Oricorio, which is really good for that Dance of Tribute to allow you to draw 3 cards if a Pokemon is knocked out that can find like the good old Fire Crystal or something like that. 1 Phione for that Whirlpool Suction. So basically, your opponent switches their active with their bench, which could be really, really good if they just send somebody that they, you know, like maybe their bench is full of guys that you can knock out, but then you can Whirlpool Suction, bring it up, and take a knockout on it. Or you could disrupt them as well. You can like Phione, send somebody to the bench, and then you can snipe it with Cram or something like that. We see 1 Retrieval, get back 2 basic energies, 4 Fire Crystal, put 3 fires back in your hand. We do see a Great Catcher in this deck, which can bring up a GX or EX, so it's like a second boss order if needed, which is pretty nice. 3 Communication, you have 18 Pokemon, you should be able to find them. 4 Quick Ball, everybody's a basic here. 4 Net, of course, to pick up non-GX and V Pokemon, you do discard all cards. 4 Switch, 4 Net, so you have 8 outs. 4 Giant Hearth, of course, you find 2 Fire Energies. We see 1 Boss, 4 Welder, and 12 Fire Energies. So it is pretty much like a Blounce deck, but it's like really techy with 2 Cramorant V, like I said, which can hit bench Pokemon, which is pretty nice. You also can like do some cool plays where you can like play against Decidueye and Obstagoon to beat them, since you have like Phione, you can send 1 to the bench, and then you can snipe with the Cramorant, which is something really cool you can do with the deck. So let's go play some Blounce. I haven't played Blacephalon in a long time. It always seems to just like go, like I just like draw hands and I'm like, yep, this is a bunch of stuff that I don't want to see. So we'll go here, I think. Yeah, so we don't even have a Blacephalon deck saved, so we'll see how this goes. I can't make any promises. We know the concept. We also want to test it some because the Players Cup 3 is this weekend. I was thinking about doing like just playing like all Players Cup 3 videos, but if you're not in a Players Cup, you don't really care. So we opted not to do that. We're just going to play the regular stuff for the week. Maybe on Wednesday we'll talk about some of the decks I want to play for the Players Cup 3. Maybe people can commentate and think what they, and give their insights to on what deck we should play for the Players Cup 3, because that is coming up this Saturday. So we'll see. Of course, we'll stream them, or record them, and everything like that. And we'll post them next week. So we start Crobat, terrible. Oh, our hand is like, see, this is like, this is what I'm talking about. You just draw these hands with Blacephalon. Like, the deck is good, don't get me wrong, but I just always get this list unlucky. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, what's really good against Blacephalon right now is Eternatus is everywhere, so like this is like a good matchup. Like if this is Eternatus, because you just do a ton of damage and you just one-shot one of the VMAX. Oh, what the heck? We're an expanded, Josh. Just kidding. Why do I always do that? I always forget to switch this. All right, let's play Blounce again. Okay. See what happens. I don't know how that keeps happening, but it does. So, all right, Pan 78 from Dragon Ball Z. GT. Lost coin flip. All right, unfortunate. Okay, so all right. So we start Jirachi, press done. We'll go here. This, Stellar Wish. I guess it must have been Luke Metal. Let's see. I guess you do auto-win Luke Metal most likely. Maybe straight Zacian. That's another matchup you do win. The hardest matchup in these is going to be ADP, but I think now even then, like, I mean, he beat 180p. ADP is like slowly dying is what it seems like, but I imagine for a Players Cup 3, it's going to be everywhere. I imagine it's just going to be everywhere. So, alright, call heads again. Like I said, maybe it was a straight Zacian deck. Would you like to go first? No. We want to get the Welder off turn 1, all that kind of stuff. Oh. Alright. Now, the good thing is we can Welder to a Dedenne if we need to. And we could go to Heatran and take a knockout that way. So this is going to get Cinti. So it's Cinti versus Blounds. We should have the advantage just because we play a bunch of non-GX EX Pokemon. Cinti, pass. Our turn, communication. Do we go 2 or 1? That's the question. I think we just Welder the 1. So go here, here, this. We'll grab ourselves a Jirachi. We'll go Jirachi, retreat. Oh, not that guy, this guy. Attach, return into a Stellar Wish. So grab Switch. And press done. So next turn we can go for a Fire Crystal Welder, draw 3, and see what we get kind of play. And we can switch into the Blacephalon, which is pretty nice. So we can at least probably attack next turn, which is good. We hate to use crystals this early, but I think it's okay. Fire to G to the Cinti. Communicate. Cinti. What we don't want to do is discard the hand because we have all our Welders. If he Marnies us, that could be terrible too, because that sends 2 Welders to the bottom of the deck. I don't think he's going to Marnie us. I don't think I've ever seen Cinti with Marnie. See Scoop, Pokémon. Okay. Let's see a Flare starter. Just going to get some energies out. That's good for us. It's really good for us. Alright. So, can we somehow knock this guy on the bench? I don't think so. So, go 1-2, and this is the last guy we need to knock out. So, we get a Crystal, which is great. Energy, which is great. We're going to use Crystal this turn. We'll go ahead and do this. Draw some cards. We hit a Quick Ball, Fire to G. So we'll go, let's go Stellar for a Giant Hearth. Okay. Let's go Giant Hearth to Fire to get 2. We can use this. Zora's gone crazy. It only gets us 3 though. Alright, so we can quick this to save a fire. Go ahead and grab another Blacephalon. We'll go here. Crystal for the 3. Zora's playing with her little balls, little roly balls. Alright, we'll attach a fire. We'll switch. We'll put on the Jirachi as well, just in case we need double Stellar Wish next turn. And we'll Fireball Circus for 5, 10, 15. Okay. So like I said, the plan is to knock out this guy next turn. And then, of course, knock out the Dedenne with the Snipe. So Scoop Up Net is good. It's a really good card. We can even, like, 2-shot the Cinti if we need to. They might play Malolana. Fire is deactive. Cramorant has hit the field. Jirachi, Phione. So we just need Ready to Heat for 20. That's not good if you're a fan of this deck. Okay, so we go switch to Jirachi. Stellar Wish. Okay, we can go Quick Ball. No, we go Pokecom. We'll Giant Hearth the Pokemon Communication for 2 fires. We will... So 5, 10. I probably should have grabbed... whatever. We'll net this. Into Stellar. Into Crystal. We'll Welder the 2 to here. We'll put down Jirachi. We can go Monoport Mewtwo for Welder on top of the deck. And pass. Alright, so we're guaranteed to do 25 right now. So a top deck Welder. We then Giant Hearth. Ball Sorter, a Dedenne. Okay, Crobat. Alright. There's the VMAX. I think I'd rather go than bench guys. So we can do this for this to get this. Bring up this. Let's go Crystal. Into Fireball Circus. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so go down to 3. There's a Mew. And Fire Crystal. Okay. Is Phione in the deck? If Phione's in the deck, then we're looking really good. Double Fire. Okay. Scoop Up Net. Whirlpool Suction. I guess regardless, we should have sent Jirachi. Yeah, because if we set up Jirachi, we at least Stellar Wish. And we have 3 net, 2 switch left. So, he finds a boss order anyway, so he's going to be able to boss up one of the Blounds if he wants to. But we could potentially win this turn as well. Almost hurt myself. I mean, we need a lot. I mean, do we have the resources to even do that? Like, we can find 3, 6. I mean, yeah. We can. We just got to find the rest of the stuff. So he goes down to 3. I mean, we get Giant Hearth, get some. Yeah, I mean, we have so many outs right now. Okay. Okay. So let's quick the Zigzagoon. Find this guy. I probably should hell off and probably Phione first. So let's, yeah, I should have did that a little bit differently, unfortunately. So go Phione into Whirlpool Suction. Oh, that's perfect. Into Cram. Into Welder. Switch to Blacephalon. And let's Fireball Circus for 1 energy. There we go. I think that was probably the most incorrect bring up. So we'll see. He says well played. See if we can take a double knockout this turn. Okay. And we have this, which can bring up this guy. We have this. 5, 10, 15. Oh, no, we just bring... We can't hit that guy either. We discard a Zigzagoon, right? I don't know if the other Welders in the deck. Okay, Welders in the deck. So we go here. 7 left. Dedenne gets me all but 1. The man keeps saying good game, but I don't have it yet. Oh, we could have switched into Heatran. Oh my goodness, Josh. Yeah, so we could have switched into Heatran last turn. There's so many different ways I could have won this. I forgot to say well played to him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, opponent. Tornadoes fan, I'm sorry. I played that so bad. We could have won with Heatran. Oh man, we messed that last. How bad did we mess that last turn up? Was it pretty bad? It was pretty bad, right? Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Like I said, Sequencing was like a little bit off for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we got there. Yo, that was busted. We could have won with Heatran. That's what we should have did. We should have calmed for the Heatran, switched it to it, and just like did a GX tack. Oh well, let's go to game number 2. So Browns, it's good. Like you saw that. It just takes some sequencing, which is the hard thing. Lost coin flip. That's fine. Maybe we'll see. All right, our turn. Okay. We start Zigzagoon because we don't want. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, the hand's terrible, so we'll see. So we top deck that. Which is not the best thing to top deck, unfortunately. Especially with this hand. I can... I think I'm trying to attach and pass. Yeah. Because next turn we're going to click for probably a Dedenne is what it looks like. We'll drop Oricorio, quick for Dedenne, play the Dedenne, hope to hit some stuff. Welder, get the 2. Giant Hearth, alright. What's going on, guys? What's up, everybody? Oh, man, yeah, discard a Giant Hearth. Giant Hearth is pretty busted. It's good play, good plays all around. Does he have to Welder the Crobat? If he Welders Crobat, not looking good. The last thing you want to do is, okay, so 80, okay, so it's Firebox? Charizard? Yeah, Charizard. Do we blindly just swing it to a Reshiram? It doesn't seem terrible. Like, we can Great Catcher it up to at least weaken it. And we could potentially knock it out. Maybe. Maybe. Quick Ball, discarding a Reshiram. So it's like it's more of like the heavy Reshiram build. Okay. Okay. Retreat to Jirachi. My plan is, yeah, we're gonna definitely Great Catcher, bring this guy up, and just like, go places. I think that's a play because he can't attack this turn because he already attached. So we're good there. Oh, he hit Jirachi too. Probably the guy I did not want to hit at all, if I'm being honest with you. So we do this. I think we still Great Catcher. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and bring these 2. Bring up the Charizard. We'll go quick to Jirachi for Dedenne. I think this is the best play. We could go Crobat, so we hit 6. And then we get Dedenne the hand if needed. Which is the better play, I feel like. Okay. So we can quick a Fire Energy, find myself a Jirachi, Scoop Up Net the Zigzagoon, the send up Jirachi, Stellar Wish for Welder. We'll do this for the 2. We'll Welder the 2 to here. Alright, that was bad sequencing again, Josh. It's bad sequencing. I should have put the Welder on top before. So he needs 1 energy. So I'm going to switch into Mewtwo and just pass. Okay. So the only way he knocks out Blacephalon is if he GXs here. He can attach Ball Sorter. Now if he goes for the 4, I think we'll go for a Heatran play. That seems good. Okay. Alright. Yeah, because we calmed this for Heatran. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. We'll Giant Hearth this for 2 fires. Okay, so we'll Scoop Up Net the Mewtwo. We'll Welder two here. We'll Mewtwo Mind Report the Welder. Switch into Blacephalon. Attach Fire Energy. Well, Josh, we messed up there. Bro, we got saved. Oh my goodness. We're supposed to hold the Fire Energy, just to let you know, guys. Just a little FYI. The play was to hold the Fire Energy, not play it like that. Oricorio. Dance a Tribute. That was a little weird. So what I'm doing with all the Pokemon with everything is like, if he sends up this guy, we can hot burn GX him anytime. Then we go to 2, and then we just have to knock out like the Oricorio or the Crobat. I think Zigzagoon is discarded again, unfortunately. Terrible. So this is a Blounds mirror match, maybe? I don't know. Welder decks are so interesting nowadays. Scoop Up Net that. Send up this guy. Jirachi comes down. Double Blaze. Okay. We have played 3 Switch. I'm nervous we're going to whiff a Switch off the Jirachi. So I'm going to send up or a court. I guess either one doesn't matter in hindsight, right? Okay. So we'll do this for this. No fires. Five, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So we'll do this for this. Kind of throw it in all the Heatran right now, aren't we, guys? Oh, I should have did that backwards. I should have Oricorio first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We are short, unfortunately. $5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Uh-oh, that's bad. That's terrible. Oh. That's not good. Should have Oricorio first, Josh. For being honest. Another terrible sequencing by Team Fish Knuckles. Okay. Okay. Alright. So he just like outrages us for knockout, right? If we had more of these. Because we only played the one, right? Yeah. Okay, so we set up Jirachi, unfortunately. So we hit a Blown. 20 damage. Let's Crystal for the 3. Let's Welder this. I hope we... Well, if there's a switch in the deck, we're going to hit the switch. Okay, hit the Scoop Up Net. That's good. Attach per turn. With Giant Hearth to Giant Hearth. There's no more Pokemon I need right now. So I'm just gonna Spit Shot, knock out the Charizard. Okay, so we go down to 1. We go down to 2. Sorry, 2. Okay. There's Boss Order. Fire Energy. Dedenne. We might have lost this game, most likely. If anything, we're to deck out first. Unless he just happens to drop a Dedenne this turn for some odd reason. He hasn't played that many Welders, which... He's only played 2. So he's got 2 left. Dance of Tribute. Unless he, like, scoops the Jirachi up, takes a knockout with Blacephalon, and doesn't put another bench Pokemon down, then Reshiram... No, it can't swing either. Uh-oh. Phione? Welder? Welder? Yeah, I don't know how we win this now. I mean, we could attack with Draco. If he sends up like one of these guys, then of course we can just like knock with Blacephalon. Well, you know he's gonna send this guy up. And then he can snipe with this guy. Yeah, the only way we win is if he doesn't put down this Jirachi, which he did. We'll play like we don't have anything and see what my opponent does. So we can like send up Mewtwo to like pretend we don't have anything. We'll do this for this. I know the Manaphy's in the deck. Or the Phione. Well, Phione, use the Phione. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have anything. So go here, here, boss order, this guy. Put down Mew so he can't snipe. Scoop Up Net the Mewtwo. Send up Oricorio, pass. Because he has to do the most. Like they knock out this guy. Yeah. I think we. I don't know. It's weird. Obviously, balance is good. All right, so we lost in the mirror, just barely. All right, the Heatran play was definitely like what lost me the game. I don't know how we misplayed the Heatran play, but we did. If we didn't misplay the Heatran play, then we definitely won. But unfortunately, we didn't get all the energies on the board. Like 1 or 2, but still, the deck is really good. Oh, man, maybe second Zigzagoon. I don't know. Second Cramorant seems really good. The deck's really, really good. It's really hard to play because you have to sequence everything right and like make sure you do everything right. And I often forget. Like, so it's hard. Like, trust me, it's hard to commentate and like play, which is like why I make misplays sometimes. But anyways, balance. It seems really good. It's really good. Maybe it's to play for PC3. And maybe it's the best deck. Maybe that's why it won. I mean, it took down how many games? I mean, it won 10 rounds, so the deck did something right. So I think it's still a good play. Really good deck. Test it out for before the PC3. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for Road Tuesday. Alrighty, bye.